And a big old cookie. That's how you start a podcast. Alright. What are we talking about today? Oh!
Yeah.
Hey, what's our show's name anyway?
Isn't it Phantom Podcast? Wow, I can't even say anymore.
The Phantom?
Phantom.
It's the Phantom Podcast Hour.
That's so weird to say.
I know.
Whatever.
The real name is actually Phantom Podcast Hour, but
yep. PPH.
PPH, check it out. This is our first episode.
No, actually, no. This would be the second.
Oh yeah, we did have a pilot.
Yeah, there was a pilot,
but that was a test dummy one.
That we were just trying to figure everything out, and now we still trying to figure things out. But
that's what happens when you start up stuff. Also, theme song. Let's start things off.
Yeah.
Launch trailer.
Launch trailer. God. Almost skipped work to watch that.
You almost really? I was at work when
it came out at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I'm gonna be late for work. Whatever. I'll just take a tollway.
Yeah. Well, I was at work. I was doing something, and I remember you texting me that, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I need to see this."
Yeah.
So I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, now we get to hear quiet. Okay.
Yep.
She's not 100% quiet.
Yeah.
So
spoilers, minor spoilers. Things happen.
That's so vague.
That's just
awful. It's awful.
Okay, this is coming out before the game comes out. If you want to hear a spoiler, the first 10 minutes of the game is going to blow your mind, apparently.
Yeah, because a particular character named Ishmael is actually... One thing I can say is, at least from things I read online, unfortunately, they pull an MGS2. That's it. That's
Would you really consider it an MGS2,
though? More like close to the end of of the plant mission.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's where I was like,
I see where you're trying to go with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
See, because in Sons of Liberty, he's like looking at his dog tags and he's like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he just throws it. So that's why I say that. I'm not implying anything. I'm probably completely wrong. So
yeah, some of the spoilers I've read online, it's like, it seems like it's real, but at the same time, it's not. Like, there is one really popular theory that you're playing as Gray Fox, for example.
Yeah,
I can spoil it because I know for sure it's not. So, but yeah, there was a theory that...
We'll keep those theories, though, for later in the show.
Yeah.
Because we can go deep into that.
Yeah,
but
that's going to take
as for the launch trailer...
too long. Yeah.
Now, the people at home that saw the launch trailer, they saw... the series of all the Metal Gears throughout the
which is
saga.
Funny because it went to the game timeline, not chronologically.
Yeah, and they totally forgot about Portable Ops.
Of course,
because no one talks about that, even though it's like that sets up why he's in South America.
Yeah, I remember Kojima saying that it's actually part of the timeline, but like the main points of it. So like the incident, San Hieronimo incident happening, but the way it plays out is like different to how the game plays it out.
Yeah, because in 4, I recently replayed through MGS4, and they have hints of Portable Ops.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, did Portable Ops come out before 4?
Oh yeah, it did.
Huh.
And they had references to they had just like graphics or just whatever, and it showed like the artist rendition of Big Boss.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's there. It's in a main title game, and yet you still disown it. But anyways, so they go through that, and then they have your super cool slow-mo walk.
Man, that slow-mo walk
in the middle,
is interesting.
Because Eli was in that.
You sure? Because I saw the third child piloting it up off look up in the sky.
Oh, that's the second half of that trailer.
Was it the second half?
Yeah, the third child.
Which is supposedly Psycho Mantis.
That makes sense.
But I didn't know. Because if you remember in one of the trailers, there's 2 Eli's shows up.
Yeah.
When everybody thought it was David, which is
Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Nowhere it's even mentioned anywhere of Solidus Snake, the third clone.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, Solidus would be...
He's the perfect
12.
clone.
Yeah, but he would be 12 in Phantom Pain.
He grows old really fast for some reason.
Accelerated aging.
Yeah. Nanomachines.
Thanks, Naomi.
We'll get to Naomi in a little bit. But, yeah, so going back to the trailer, seeing the third child with whatever the hell it's pronounced.
The Metal Gear I think
it's the ST-84.
ST-84, yeah.
When I saw that thing transform...
Yeah, the sword coming out, I was like, wait. Wait. This doesn't seem right.
It reminded me of Gundam.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Zone of the Enders.
Yep.
It reminded me of me being frustrated with fighting the extreme version of Peace Walker in Peace Walker.
Which one was that?
That was the red, like, it's the mech, like, it is Peace Walker, Metal Gear Peace Walker, but it's like in the red sort of tint.
Yeah.
That thing sucks when you're trying to play that by yourself.
Yeah.
Even when you have people helping you, it sucks
Yeah.
because it just destroys you. So that's what I think is going to happen with this one, and it's not going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy. But going back to the launch trailer, the one thing that really caught me off guard was the slow-mo walk with Snake. There's one part where they it shows that Skullface, like, Snake turns into Skullface, and I'm like,
man,
what the hell?
Now hopefully that's a implication.
Yeah, I think that might be a red herring. I'm not sure.
Yeah, as in, like, oh, he's gonna become like Skullface.
Yeah.
Instead of he is Skullface, which is just weird to think about.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense either. But I do know people think he's like a ghost, but doesn't make sense.
Probably one of those where he kills him somewhere in the story, and then, like, his ghost does appear, and it's just one of those, like, guilty conscience kind of things. I wouldn't say guilty conscious, but, you know, it's just
I'm pretty sure you've read the spoilers, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure you'll figure
Thanks,
it out.
Reddit.
Once you play
Thanks,
game.
my brain. I hate being curious. And this is what happens when you wait for a game that has been in development for, since Metal Gear Solid 4 was done.
So, 7 years?
Yep.
Jeez.
Peace Walker was made in that time frame, but even then, that's way too long.
Yeah.
But, they had to develop, the Fox engine, which understandable.
Took way too long.
And that's why Konami.
And they're only going to use it twice. No, 3 times.
They're using it in...
yeah, because I know they're using it in...
PES?
Yeah, the soccer game, Pro Evolution Soccer.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
That's why I don't... That's why I'm not a fan of Konami right now, but...
Yeah, nobody is.
No.
I have 2 words to say about that, but now let's keep it PG-13.
I like PG-13. You can say shit.
Hey, PG-13.
That's fine. They say that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that launch trailer definitely felt more Kojima.
Yep.
As opposed to the one that they had on Gamescom?
Gamescom, which
that one felt corporate-ish.
I'm pretty sure some intern edited that, and now he's working as a janitor in Konami.
Probably. That sounds right.
Yeah, you've read some of the stories, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not working for their mobile department and you're not working
their
for
pachinko department.
Yeah, you'll just go to the pachinko department.
Yeah. And if you don't like
Ugh.
that, you're gonna be a janitor.
Yeah, security.
Sweet.
That's sad. But
Yeah, it's
that's
crazy.
You know, that's life, and I could say choice words here.
It's not.
No, because then those get offensive real
Yeah,
quick.
very offensive.
Yeah, that's left for a different team.
Maybe in late night Phantom podcast hour.
That won't even be late night. That'd be any time, really.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you just have to put like the bleep. A lot of bleeps.
yeah, I might just like find like a longer beep or something. But
Oh yeah.
anyway, yeah. Back to the trailer. What else did we see on there that were hints to the story that we could actually talk about, but not really?
No, not really. I mean, everything else seems like
Yeah,
straightforward.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Because Gamescom really just like the Gamescom trailer just completely just looked so corporate-y.
Yeah.
As in like, hey, here's this action game, blah blah blah. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it is, but it's mostly a stealth game and it's got
Yeah.
story to it. But
I mean, they were actually the title cards were hilarious. If you really
Yeah.
think about what's going on, it was
it's
like,
like vengeance, you got vengeance, some crap like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel like a Kojima trailer.
Yeah,
But this last one definitely did, and I'm
which
kind of glad it did.
yeah, but also at the same time, I think it would be the last. Now it is the last Metal Gear Kojima trailer we'll ever see.
Yep. Yeah, because
So
who knows
the-
where he goes from here?
I hope he
Thank-
goes to Sony.
Or he just
Yeah, make him go to Sony, or maybe they can pick him up and then
and do some stuff that well, hopefully he might even
yeah,
might
or,
be used for the Last Guardian, so they can finally fucking finish
Yeah.
that thing. Oops, I said the F-bomb.
or maybe he can go to Naughty Dog and help with The Last of Us 2. Dude.
That well, he could, but he'll probably put some jokes in there.
Yeah,
Put some
I
magazines.
guess it would ruin the
the flow of it, because
Yeah.
Last of Us has a really nice feel to it, but it's
Yeah.
really depressing. Yeah.
way too depressing.
Yeah.
I think I only beat the isn't there two endings, right?
No, there's just
Is there only one?
Yeah, there's
Huh.
just one, and it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
That's fine. I was fine with it, but there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, Joel is a terrible person." Like,
yeah, he's an
just-
a-hole. Blah 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 blah.
that was hinted at the
Well,
beginning of that
yeah.
thing. So, yeah, but otherwise, the launch trailer really good.
Yeah.
Especially going through the time frame, the music that was used. That's
Yeah.
now Quiet's theme. So that's set, I guess, in stone somehow.
Yeah. I
Wish
still wish something like Snake Eater would come out, because Snake Eater was excellent.
Yes.
It was way too good to be a song for a video game.
What a thrill!
What a thrill.
Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill! Which leads to our next topic. Whoa, what is this? It's transitioning.
You transition.
Actually, we will transition into Solid Snake's retrospective.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about Solid Snake.
Yeah, we'll talk about Big Boss in a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like a brief history of him. But Solid Snake. All right. From how things are looking, especially how like the Sons of Big Boss kind of thing,
Yeah.
les enfants terribles, as they
I
would
can't even
say.
say that.
Yeah, it's
I took French class.
it's French. They say stuff funny.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I like you, France. So the implication that's there is that since Eli or Liquid Snake is the superior twin,
Yeah.
he was influenced by Big Boss.
Yeah.
And
Which you see him in the launch trailer walking out of the
Yep.
helicopter, which I
Yeah.
forgot.
then I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this makes sense. So he's so infatuated by that,
Yeah.
I would assume, and hence like why he had that whole like, I'm trying to recreate Outer Heaven whenever
Yeah.
the Shadow Moses incident. Well, Snake, Solid Snake, he is a product of the Patriots,
Yep.
as in he was basically born and bred into their system.
Yeah.
Even though he rebels against it by the end of MGS1.
Yeah.
Because in Metal Gear 1, like the MSX game, excuse me.
Wasn't he basically like a rookie soldier, right?
He was.
Because I remember they sent.
Well,
Gray
he's a rookie operative for Foxhound,
Yeah.
but he'd already done some
Yeah.
but career service.
They sent Gray Fox to kill Big Boss at that time.
Yeah.
But
And then he failed miserably,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And then he's like, "Oh, it was
we'll send
it was
Solid
him.
Man.
Yeah, we'll send him there." And then it's like, "Oh man, he got captured.
Yeah.
We'll send Solid Snake. Screw it."
We'll send the rookie in
Yeah.
to kill the legendary soldier, right?
Yeah, let's do that. And then that's when, like, in that twist, because that game didn't have much of a story.
Yeah. It was more like, just go kill this person.
And a lot of backtracking.
Yeah.
That was not fun. But you do that a lot in the MGS games anyway. But
Yeah.
man, that was a chore to
It
play
was. I've only played it once, actually, when I got the Subsistence. After that, I was like,
Yeah.
it's too old school for me. I'm out.
through. I've powered through it and finished it, and I was just like, no, I'd rather play
Yeah.
MG2 Solid Snake. Now that one, let's talk about that one. That one is Zanzibar Land.
Yep.
And that's where Snake's like, okay, I know what's going on. I'm not a rookie anymore. That's when Campbell gets introduced.
Yeah. Well, not really.
Yeah,
Think
I know.
about it.
Portable Ops. Campbell was officially introduced. Just saying.
Yeah.
But Campbell's, finally shown there as the commanding officer for Snake at Zanzibar Land. And that's when you get different characters like Holly, I think. Then Gray Fox is officially part of Big Boss's thing.
Yeah.
Big Boss himself, which in the original artwork, at least for the Japanese game,
Yeah.
it was based off actors. And
Yeah, but then he looked like Sean Connery.
Yes, he
something.
did.
Yep.
He looked like Sean Connery, and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
And funny enough, Snake looked like Mel Gibson.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's true.
Mel Gibson
That's true.
/ Michael Madsen when he was younger.
Yeah.
It's weird, but whatever. That they put like the animated look to him now.
Yeah.
So
they put it to where it's almost like Shinkawa art.
yeah. So it helps with the update, and now it's in English too. So that was a great surprise whenever I got that game.
Yeah.
And Subsistence, and then I played through that and loved the music.
You know, I think I've played through like a couple of levels and I never really got through it.
I
probably
it
should.
took a while. I got stuck in one part where we had to change like this Zanzibar Land button into a key
Yeah.
or vice versa. Man, that was hard. But that was a good game.
Yeah, I'll probably play through it after Phantom Pain.
Yeah,
Because
because
we're never going to get a remake of those two games,
no,
unfortunately.
that's not happening.
Yeah.
What sucks though is that since we're not gonna have that, no one's gonna experience the awesomeness that is the soundtrack to MG2. MG2's soundtrack is amazing for 8-bit. Yeah, like
I gotta check this out.
I downloaded the entire soundtrack, and at one point, like when I had Ground Zeroes on PS3.
Oh, you swapped it?
I put
Nice.
MG2 music, and it's like, oh my god, it's so cool. Because that definitely gave it a good feel to it. And then that's when we connect to MGS1.
Yeah.
Shadow Moses.
Basically a retelling of MG1.
Well,
Kinda.
technically 2. It's a lot more of 2, yeah.
Because I thought, well,
It's like a different setting, but kind of told and
Yeah.
ran through similar to...
yeah, because I know
yeah.
Kojima mentioned something along the lines of MGS1 being a retelling of the older MSX games, and MGS2 a retelling of MGS1, which was pretty blatant, actually.
That's
I mean, they tried it
debatable.
with the S3 plan and all that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah. And then that's when Raiden went through all that crap.
Yeah, but we can talk about Raiden later.
Yeah, that's different. That's a different
Yeah.
topic. When we get to the rising topic. That sounds wrong. But MGS1. Now, that's Liquid and Solid Snake.
Yeah.
That's their fight.
That's just pretty much,
Metal Gear Rex.
yeah, and the start of this entire mess.
Oh yeah.
If you really think about it.
Oh
'Cause,
yeah.
Yeah, there was
You know who caused that mess?
Who?
Naomi.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that. Nope, I'm not saying anything.
I hate Naomi. Let me just say that. Because literally, at this point in the storyline, Snake's problems were all because of Naomi.
Yeah.
All the stuff that happened to Snake, you can pinpoint it right there with Naomi.
Yeah.
Because she was all, I'm going to get revenge on Snake because he killed my brother,
Yeah.
Gray Fox. And I'm like, okay, if you're really going to do that, why don't you just, like, kill him? No, okay, you're gonna use him as a chemical weapon, so to
Yeah.
speak. Spread the fox dye to everybody else, and that's what you're gonna do. Okay, good job, Naomi.
Speaking of Fox Die, and we're gonna get to this in the in the MGS5 theories later, but
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
But I hate Naomi.
Yeah.
I just do. That's. I think I've clarified that just enough with those
Yeah.
few things. Cause yeah, she's basically the cause of Snake's problems.
Yep. Pretty much everything, really.
Yeah. All because of Gray Fox being injured
Yeah.
from MG2. And then in MGS2, that's a different story,
Yeah.
obviously. Because, like, you have the stuff that happens at the tanker.
Yeah, the tanker was. I like how they pulled it off, actually, because I guess because it was in 2002, 2001.
2001.
2001, like the internet wasn't really, widespread, which worked perfectly, and everybody just played a tanker.
It was like the demo. At that
Yeah, the
time.
demo.
Yeah.
Everybody just played a tanker, and then nobody knew what was going on. So there was
Oh, yeah.
no spoilers. Nobody knew anything. Like Reddit didn't exist. Even like forums like NeoGAF, which if I remember correctly, you didn't even know about the Switch
Mm-hmm.
until the game came out, and then everybody just lost their minds.
See, if it wasn't for the internet,
Yeah.
nowadays, since it's essentially a utility,
Yeah.
which sucks because you have to pay that much for your utility, and sometimes it doesn't work.
Yep.
But
It's like
it was
now.
that surprise.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no, it's working. It's
Oh, it's
working. Never
doing
mind.
it. Sweet.
I lied.
Like that surprise, like to some people, it was like,
Yeah.
oh, that was a cool surprise, or everyone hated it.
Yeah.
You know why Kojima designed Raiden the way
I
he
think
did?
I regret about it, but go on.
He designed it to appeal to women.
Yep. There you go.
Well,
Yep.
actually, more teenage girls.
Yeah, which actually kind of makes me question
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things.
That was
Yeah.
dumb.
Yep.
But
But
in retrospect,
he turned out to be a cool character.
yes, because he became Cyborg Ninja,
Yep.
essentially.
Became Gray Fox 2.0.
Yeah. Well,
Basically.
Olga Gerlikovich was more 2.0.
So I guess 3.0.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, because that whole plot line in MGS2, that's another one of those. Because it deals with the theme of meme.
Yeah.
Which
Not burgers, cheeseburgers, and cats.
No.
Not that kind of memes.
No. Not where we troll our friend Andre
Yeah.
with weird
Bur-
stuff.
Yeah.
Burgers and
Mayonnaise and
steakhouses.
burgers, Kool-Aid.
Mayonnaise on steaks. That's it. That's our friend Andre. Just disclosure.
Yeah.
He's a former classmate of ours.
Yeah. He might show up in a...
Oh, he'll show up eventually.
Yeah.
He's gonna show up.
Yep.
Probably not for like certain topics dealing with Metal Gear, but he'll show up.
Yeah, he'll show up.
But going back to MGS2, the way that was structured, it was more of like, remember that movie? Well, I don't know if you've seen the movie, Big Trouble in Little China.
I think I've seen it. I just don't remember the story.
It's
I've seen it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's one of those weird John Carpenter films.
Yeah.
What's his name? It's advertised to have like Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
As the main star, but you really watch it and it's not about him. It's about his friend.
Yeah.
Who is trying to save like this Chinese princess or some crap like that, and that's essentially the feel that you get in MGS2, where it's like, here's Snake, but you're really gonna play Raiden.
Yeah, but weren't they hinting that too? Well,
yeah.
If you play the game, because didn't Snake call himself Pliskin or something like that?
Yep. And that's a reference to Escape from New York.
Yeah, which Kurt Russell was the main character.
Yeah. Escape from LA was awful, but that's, yeah, so what was it? Let's see. I'm trying to recollect my thoughts. Things in my brain. Yeah, so with Raiden, he basically and I saw this kind of like a perspective somewhere online where it was like, okay. And then once I processed this, it made sense.
Yeah.
Having Snake not as the main character and you playing as Raiden, it's kind of like you have to live up to him.
Yeah.
You have to live up to Snake.
Yeah.
Because, he's this hardcore badass. But you're still like a rookie or whatever, except not really, because Raiden's a child soldier.
Yeah.
From Solidus's era. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that later too.
That's a whole mess.
In the theories section.
Yeah. Theories.
And you can tell I'm excited to talk about theories.
Oh, I know. Those are just. Ugh. So now, MGS2. It is what it is. It was the first postmodern game, as they say. That's debatable, but it's probably true. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not into artworks that much. I like art, but postmodernism, you're a little weird.
I don't follow art.
I'm pointing at nothing and saying postmodernism. You're weird.
No,
it is.
That's how postmodernism is anyway. It's weird. All right.
So and then MGS4.
Yep, for more modern things, MGS4.
That's where you get Snake with accelerated aging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through the bullet points of how ridiculous MGS4 is after like so many years of playing it.
Yeah.
Accelerated aging. Nanomachines.
Man.
I'm Big Mama. I actually bred you.
I saw that scene the other day. I was watching a Twitch stream of like a couple of dudes playing Metal Gear for like 500 hours or something.
Yeah.
Like I literally ended up on that scene and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I guess when I played it in 2008, everything was fine for me because I was in high school, but
yeah, and it was like it's a new Metal Gear game, so you didn't care. You're just like, oh my god, this is so cool. They're closing all the loopholes.
Yeah, but now when I saw that, I was just like, what the hell?
And just like going through that whole game, it's like you have the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's a intense.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty great part.
Pretty awesome part. And then you have South America. That was pretty fun too.
And the third chapter was...
That was boring.
Yeah.
When you speedrun, especially since I like to speedrun through these games.
Did you speedrun that entire segment? Or you just had to go through? Because
I couldn't.
It was basically a shooting gallery, the entire chapter, I mean.
The third chapter, like, the only problem why I can't speedrun that thing, or there's probably a way to speedrun through that whole thing, is having to follow that one guy, the rebel.
Yeah.
And having to follow him verbatim where he goes. And you have to go through the motions. You gotta be all like I would say a spy from a 60s movie. And then take your sweet time just getting to where he is.
Yeah. And
I'm like, I know the way. I don't need to follow this guy.
Yeah.
But the game forces me to, and it slows down
Yeah.
so much. And then you do the boss fight, and then like once you get to like the 4th chapter, you can speed through that,
Yeah.
kinda. Even though I hate those stupid little things,
Geckos.
mini gecko. I forget what they're called.
Oh wait, the black ball things.
Yeah,
with
the black
three
ball
hands?
things with hands.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're called.
Those were dumb
Yeah.
because
Really dumb. But
it was like
it's like they had
it's like everything was a laser, and anywhere you walked, there was a laser.
Yeah, they
right
could figure
there.
it out. Yeah,
I
they're
was like, this is stupid. This is the worst.